Hi everybody, this is Tim from Boatshed Yacht Brokers on board this 1989 Hunter 335 for a look around her interior in glorious virtual reality. So what does that mean for you? That means you can look around where you like, when you like. You don't have to look where I'm pointing the camera. All you need to do is click and drag or swipe your screen around and you can look around to your heart's content. And we hope that this lovely new feature will enable you to see what it's like to be on this boat before you actually get here. How cool is that? Now I will move the camera. Some people are a bit sensitive to the camera movement, so if that may be you, I'll let you know when I'm going to move it and you can avert your eyes, and then when the camera's safely back down again, I will let you know you can return to the tour and hopefully that won't happen. So I'm starting you off in the galley, but let's talk about the companionway first. Very nice and wide, very easy to get down. I really like that. Fairly steep ladder here, or steps here though, so but not too bad at all. And as we're coming down, if we're coming down backwards, we've got handholds here. If we're going up, we've got handholds here as well, so really lovely. And once you're down here, we've got something to hold on to here, and we've got handles, one handle on the port side, and we can go from there to the forward bulkhead, and so on and so forth. So really easy to get around in a blow. The usual kind of Hunter thing that I always find is they think about absolutely everything. Cruising in comfort, getting around in bad weather, all of the locks and catches are really strong, all that kind of stuff. Really, really good. Anyway, when we're down the companionway, getting into the engine is very easy. We've got two catches here, two catches here. This rocks forward and you can see, not a problem at all. If you are doing your checks at sea though, obviously when this is open, you need to let the crew know because this then becomes out of action. So it may well be worth checking through the side hatch in the aft cabin here if you don't want to take the companionway out of action. Bit of stowage behind, and just coming to the starboard side where you're sitting in the galley. So this is where you would be cooking if you were the chef. We've got a nice sink unit in front and lots of room to stand around this sink unit actually. So somebody can wash and somebody can stand here and dry, or somebody can stand here and dry. It's all open to the saloon, which I really like actually. Just inboard of you, there's a draining board there. Sorry, outboard of you, there's a nice draining board there, so that'll catch all your cups and saucers, teacups and saucers, stop them falling around while they're drying, which is great. And then moving aft, you can see at the same level as you, we've got a nice gimbal cooker. Looks nice and clean actually, looks very recent. Well positioned, close to the companionway, so easy to pass food out and in, and also easy to pass food over there and back. Really good. A bit of a work surface aft with sockets there, and we've got a nice big cool box here as well. So again, really heavy lid. So that's down, and we've got a nice piece of work surface. Up it goes, and this is the kind of thing that Hunter thinks about. Up it goes, it's nice and heavy, but it goes up there and plops open automatically. Great. So if you've got a handful of stuff, put your stuff in there, lift the lid up, stays up, and you can put your gear or food in there. Really nice. On the outboard side, we've got several stowages, cupboards, more stowages, etc. And I just noticed as well around the galleys, the head height down here is fantastic. I'm 5'9", so well over 6 feet there. So there aren't many people that would feel like they were claustrophobic in here, I don't think at all. So really very good. Okay, let's pick you up then for the first time. And I'll take you and place you on the saloon table, just about in the middle of the compartment. You can see the head height, you can see all the windows all the way around. We've got one in the starboard port there, sorry, starboard hull there. We've got hatches above us, so only two of the three hatches open. This one doesn't, those two do. These windows don't, but that one does. So it feels light and bright and airy down here. I think the windows, there's a bit of delamination, a bit of sun damage on those. Some people might want to fix that, but other than that, it's mainly cosmetic really. Looking at the saloon itself, lovely great big saloon. We don't see this sort of configuration very often, but I actually quite like it because you've got plenty of room here. There's no dining table preventing your access through, so it's nice and easy to get to the head or the forward cabin, etc. Lovely long sofa along the port side with a navigation station at the aft end, which we'll look at in a moment. And then on the starboard side, we've got a lovely great big saloon table, really big, and seating for 4 to 5 people around it in absolute comfort on the starboard side. And hung on the bulkhead on the starboard side, you can see we've got a cupboard unit, the shelf unit, etc., and a big fiddle shelf underneath that with stowages underneath. And I really like the fact as well, I've just noticed that we can see that part of the chain plate assembly there, so we're feeling like we're in a boat. She's built to last, and if we want to check that, we can do, which is lovely. We can see this on the port side as well. So just let me close this door to the after cabin. There we go. and we can now see the navigation station now facing aft. So some people like that, some don't mind. Does it really matter? I don't think so. If you're sitting here doing your nav, then you've got an easy shout to the helm up there, no worries at all. But these days there aren't many people sitting with paper charts at chart tables, so maybe it doesn't matter. Even if you do want to use it, there's plenty of storage inside. We've got sockets, we've got the windlass breaker there, we've got electric panel, we've got GPS, battery monitoring, tank monitoring. It looks like a nice new VHF unit there, and a stereo there as well, sitting in, again, probably a mirror image of the starboard side with the cupboards and the shelves and the big fiddled area too. We have storage beneath there too. I've no doubt we have storage beneath the seats there, we do as well. So all in all, a lovely big area, plenty of room for friends and family to kind of get a bit of distance between themselves if they want to, but at the same time you can have a party down here, no problems at all. Really well thought out. Just looking downwards, we can see we've got the striped deck, which is lovely. We've got really easy access to some of the keel bolts there as well, and the bilge pump suction strainer. So really well thought out, Hunter. Love it. Right then, let's pick you up again, and I'll take you to the heads. I'm going to plonk you right there. So you're sitting on the seat, imagining you were in this compartment doing what you might do, but basically on the starboard side here you've got a toilet, a head, a manual unit. A normal toilet is underneath the seat that you are sitting on, so this wooden area hinges down, sits on top of the heads, and if you want to we can close this concertina door and somebody can use the heads while somebody is here abluting with the sink. Great idea. Above you we've got a shower unit set into this this unit here, a couple of hanging lockers there, and the plastic, or I think it's plastic rather than GRP, but the white newer panel behind you covers up what is a retrofit holding tank behind there, I believe, which is a really good idea. Through here you can see we've got a nice sink unit here at a good height. It's nice and wide here. We've got cupboards beneath, cupboards behind, shelf, cupboards above and behind as well, and two opening windows. So nice compartment. You can close the door to the forward cabin, you can close the door to the in fact no, there's no door to the main saloon. I thought there was, there isn't, but yeah, privacy either way, and lots of flexibility basically. Right then, let's pick you up and take you magically through to the forward cabin, so you're at the front of the boat. You can see the point of the bow there, and we've got what is a regular forward cabin. So we've got V-shaped berthing, excuse me there. We have big, deeply fiddled shelves on the outboard side. The inside of the hull is lined, and we've got a cupboard unit here with four open. If I can find the right things, I can never do this when I need to. These open up and there's storage in there, trust me, and we've got a hanging locker and a shelf behind the door there. If I close the door, if I did, actually let me show you, then once the door's closed you've got a nice little lobby there to sit and change in, so a little bit of room in there, and kind of average to nice large forward cabin there for friends and family, etc. All good. So let's pick you up again, and we'll just walk all the way through the boat to the last compartment I'm going to show you, which is the after cabin. So there we go. Quite a narrow door to get through, so we're going in a little bit sideways, and when we get in we've got to avoid the moulding of the cockpit. But once we're in, here we are. I've got a seat here, I can sit and get changed, pull my wellies on, I can turn the electricity on and off, I can get to the engine and have a look through the through there, and if I want to I can crawl aft and go to sleep underneath there. Plenty of room on the outboard side, not so much on the inboard side, but if you're going to be lying there, lying down there anyway, who cares? So yeah, nice aft cabin. We've got a window in the hull here, we've got a window up here that opens, and another opener behind me, and as we walk in we can see we've got full head height there if we want to stand and get changed. All very good. So let's pick you up and finish off. I'll put you back in the galley so you can make me a nice cup of tea. There we go. So I'll sum up by saying this has been Tim from Boatshed Yacht Brokers, just taking you around the interior of this Hunter Legend 335 from 1989. Hope you've got a good idea of what it's like to be on this boat, and hope you've enjoyed the tour. Lovely to have you along. Please do join us again for other reviews. Take care.